there's no children eating kelpies, or it's just a nice story. And we've got very few of them in Scotland. So this was written by a guy called George McPherson, and he is what we call a shenachie. A shenachie is a professional storyteller. So he is a storyteller by craft, and he's a legend. And he has very strange stories, and this one's very strange. It's called The Old Man of Skye, and it begins with an old man who lives at the very top of the island. Now, he has been born in Skye, he's lived in Skye his entire life, he has never left Skye. But it's coming up to his 90th birthday, so he has decided for a birthday treat he would like to leave the island and visit a city, because he's never visited a city before and he's heard great things. So he tries to think of the biggest city he can possibly think of, and the next day he gets on the bus to Inverness. And when he gets to Inverness, his wee brain is just exploding. There's people, and there's buildings, and there's noises, and there's shops, and he just has a really nice day. And just before he's about to get back on the bus to Portree, he decides he would like to visit a supermarket, because he's never visited a mega supermarket before, and he's heard great things. So he finds a Tesco, and he goes into the Tesco, and again his brain just, there's people, and there's noises, and there's stuff everywhere. So he decides he's going to go down every aisle and just pick up random products. So he goes down the first aisle, and he picks up this packet, and he reads the front, and it says powdered eggs. And he's like, what? So he turns it over, he reads the back, and it says, just add water, get scrambled eggs. And he's like, oh my god, this is amazing. Think of all the time I've wasted on my chickens. Getting up in the morning, making sure the fox doesn't get them, bringing in the eggs, cracking them, scrambling them. The world is amazing. So then he goes down the next aisle, and he picks up a packet, and it says powdered mashed potato. And he's like, what? So he turns it over, he reads the instructions. It says, just add water, get mashed potato. And he's like, oh my god, this is amazing. Think of all the time I've wasted ploughing my fields, planting my seed, waiting for months, pulling them up, chopping them, mashing them. The world is an amazing place. Then he goes down the next aisle, and he sees a big tub, and it says powdered milk. And he's like, what? He turns it over, he reads the instructions, it says just add water, get milk. And he's like, think of all the time I've wasted on my cows, getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning to milk them, making sure they're happy. The world is amazing. So he's just about to leave, and he goes past all the shampoos and the conditioners and the soap, and he sees this really big tub right at the back, and he pulls it towards him, and it says baby powder. And he's like, oh no, oh no, 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 no. He says maybe the old ways are the best. So he pushes it back on the shelf, goes back to Skye, and promises he'll never leave again. Isn't that sweet? So that is called The Old Man of Skye. And if anybody's in Edinburgh, there is the Edinburgh Storytelling Centre, which is just one of the best resources. They have amazing storytelling nights, lots of the Rabbi's guides do stuff there, and it's such a huge part of Scotland, and it's amazing. So yeah, the Edinburgh Storytelling Centre is incredible. And before I put on some more music, I want to play a very special tune. We've been talking a lot about kilts and tartan and clans. This is a very famous song written by a Canadian